Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth and sincerity, and shalom to the 1/3 men, women and children who believe in His word being taught unto them. Alright, so last night I was just I was scrolling through the gram and stuff, and I came across this post over here. It says open discussion, what can stop a man from cheating? Now the funny thing is, within this comment section, right, there was a bunch of women who were answering on the behalf of men. Okay, and really, look, man, a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. Okay, to a certain extent, because obviously, if men have daughters and stuff, you kind of bring her up in, according to your liking. But then ultimately, like the womanly side of her, she would have to learn that from her mother. All right, same way a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. But we have a society in which these proud ass Eves, they somehow think that they can be a better man than men. Who's that artist? What's her name? Sierra. She made a song back in the day called "If I Were a Boy." Beyonce made a song called "If I Were a Boy." So these women, they you see, man, Esau has put these women's pride to astronomical levels, to where these women think they can be anything, man. Anything a man can do, a woman can do better, man. Which I can tell you from now, that is some bullshit. I mean, a little example, man, would be driving. Some of the worst drivers that I see on the roads are women. The type of driving where you gotta pull up at them at the lights. You gotta pull up beside them and see who's driving, to see if they're, they look as stupid as they're driving, man. Most of these women out here, they can't drive. But here they are talking about, anything a man can do, we can do better, man. And here they are even, responding to a question that was aimed for the man. Okay, so again, it says, what can stop a man from cheating? And then you got all these women answering. I'll be honest, man, there was a lot of answers. I don't really remember too tough, what exactly the answers were, but I do remember that the majority of the people answering were all women. And then in the comment section, there's like, why are the women commenting? Okay, so to answer the question, what can stop a man from cheating? Well, the simple answer is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, unless that man is just an all-out simp. He's got his head so far up your ass that he don't see the value in himself, and he thinks that as Ariana Grande's song, he thinks that God is a woman. All right, unless a man is in that kind of mind frame, the fact of the matter is, the true answer is nothing can stop a man from cheating. Well, what you call cheating, because let's get this straight, right? A man cannot cheat. Okay, in the Bible, there's very many polygamous situations, and the Lord never shunned that, man. It says in the book of Deuteronomy, if a man gets himself another wife, then roughly paraphrasing, basically, if a man gets him another wife, that then doesn't give you the right to just throw your first wife in the bin. And no, you still have to look after that first wife and have her needs taken care of. You still gotta lay down the pipe and attend to her and stuff like that. You don't just get you another wife and then your first wife just gets swept under the carpet, man. All right, so the Bible very much promotes the idea of polygamy, and there's laws within the Bible to ensure that, you know, it's carried out in the right way. Now, with that being said, you know, obviously, you know, don't just now say, well, the Bible says I can get me more than one woman. So nah, I'm gonna just go out there and get me 5 wives. All right, because you need to understand, like, we're in a wicked society, and ultimately, like, we ain't in our power right now. We're in our glory. You know, we ain't really got it like that right now. So I mean, and these women got demons on them, man. So you have to ask yourself the question: if you was to get you 5 wives in this current climate that we're in, you know, would you still be able to be fruitful in the work of the Lord? You know, would you still be able to show your diligence? Because if you got the 5 women to attend to, just 5 for an example, you know, it could be however many. If you got the 5 women to attend to, and then at the same time, you know, you got the work of the Lord. You know, you got to do your videos, your sit downs. You got to go out on the highways and the byways, and you know, are you going to be able to juggle it all? Is the question, man. And then also financially, you know, would you be able to afford that? Because we're in our glory right now, man. You know, this is Esau Edom's kingdom. This is the so-called white man's kingdom. He's in power right now. So, you know, we ain't really in the best of situations. So, you know, you kind of got to, you know, you got to think about it realistically, man, and see if it's something that's feasible for you. All right, because what did Apostle Paul say, man? He says, those that have wives be as though they had none. Meaning that, you know, basically you got to double down in the truth. You got to be locked in, wired tight into this truth, into this ministry. You know, Yahweh Shai is almost here. All right, so we have to be putting our best foot forward, man. And you know, things like women and even children, all right, they slow you down, man. Okay, like, let's be real, man. They slow you down. So what more now, you having 5 wives, and then you have to juggle that with being in the truth and going to work, and you know, you having your own downtime and things of that nature, man. Is it feasible in the current, you know, the current conditions that we're facing, man? And you know, obviously the demons have ramped up as well. You know, brothers, you know, you sincere brothers, you little amount of sisters, you know, be going through all kind of hell, man. So now what? Satan, he puts them demons on your women, okay? On those 5 women, and then you got to deal with that, and then you got to deal with, you know, demons that may jump on your co-workers or whatever. And you know, you just have to you know, measure things through the spirit, man. I mean, hey, man, maybe there you know, there's a brother out there who can have 5 wives and is still able to, you know, do videos regularly, go out to the camp. Well, you know, the Lord is giving that unto you. The Lord is, you know, giving you that, and that's okay. But I mean, you know, sometimes what might work for a particular brother may not necessarily work out for you, man. So you gotta find what works best for you. But hey, going back to the simple answer, and I'm gonna bring out some precepts. Going back to the simple answer, there's absolutely nothing that can stop a man from quote unquote cheating, man. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the man produces 120 million sperm cells a day, man. You know, and what, you think that's just meant for one woman? So now you gotta pop one woman, and then you wait 9 months, and then you pop her again, and then you wait. No. Because hey, look, when we're in the kingdom of heaven, man, the elect are going, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel that died on this side, they are going to be brought back through the loins of the elect. Okay? And you know, the Israelite man is gonna have many wives, man. He's gonna have many wives. And I'm gonna bring out some, you know, some of the history on our forefathers, right? And how they had many wives and they had many children. You know, the scriptures say to be fruitful and multiply. All right, so it is literally a commandment of the Heavenly Father, right? It's literally a commandment of the Heavenly Father for us to be fruitful and multiply. And you know, if you want to multiply quickly, then you're gonna have to pop more than one woman, you know, because let's say you pop, as I said, you pop one woman and 9 months later you got the baby. Well, guess what? If you pop 10 women at the same time, they all get pregnant, then in 9 months you have 10 children. Okay, so the Lord knows what he's talking about when he, you know, he gave the commandment to be fruitful and multiply, and also in the means in which he would want it done. All right, and you see, you women need to get out of that mindset that you're equal to the man. You ain't, man, because you know the woman like to say, well, if a man can deal with multiple women, then I can deal with multiple men. No, darling. No, you can't. No, you cannot. All right, a promiscuous woman from the beginning of time has always been seen in a negative light, man. No man, right? Only up until recent times, because you know, he saw Edom, Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of the things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Esau, Edom has done turned everything upside down, man. So now you have one wife, you know, you put the ring on your finger, which that ain't no Israelite custom, man. You go, you know, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's some Roman bullshit, man. Okay, you know, even like in a scientific perspective, man, women should not be dealing with more than one man. The only time a woman can deal with another man, as the law says, is if her husband dies. Then you're no longer bound to that man. Okay, but you can't just go around riding the cock carousel talking about you're trying to find the one. Yeah, just trying to find the one. No, it don't work like that, man. You see, how things used to work in the ancient world is very different to how things work now. You know, the people of today like to shun arranged marriage. Oh, yeah, arranged marriage, yeah, man, I wouldn't do that. Nah, my life, yeah, you can't control me. And all that bullshit, man. But the thing is, man, why is the divorce rate so high, man? Because you women don't know how to choose your fucking men. Let's be real, man. Always talking about you found the one, right? Well, you done said that 5 dudes ago. What happened this time, man? You know, I thought this was the one. 7 dudes later, yeah, I found my honey boo boo. No, man, because you women, Job 39:17, because the Most High deprived her of wisdom. All right, you women have been deprived of wisdom, and that is why you need to come up under a man. You know, the divine order, man. 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I'd have you know that the head of the man, no, the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. Okay, and the head of the man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man. That is the divine order, man. But you've got, Jeremiah 31. You know, the Lord said he'll do a new thing on the earth, where the woman shall compass a man. That's why a woman, she thinks she equal to the man now. You know, the woman thinks she can ride the cock carousel, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, what does it say in Sirach? It says how she'll eat and wipe with her lips. You know, meaning she'll go deal with another man, and she'll say that she has done no wickedness. You know, she should come back home. I wish she had another man's rod in her mouth, you know, all up in her quiver, you know, and she come back home talking about, hey boo, now she try to kiss you, and in her eyes, in her bugged out eyes, she has done no wickedness. Okay, but that's wicked, man, because a woman is meant to be, look, man, a woman, the scriptures say, he that giveth himself a woman getteth a possession, man, a possession. All right, you women are you know, when you're brought into the world, you're your father's possession. Okay, and then what happens when you get married is that you get emancipated, meaning that all rule and authority, you know, is transferred over from your father to your husband. You see, women done forgot the divine order, man. They done forgot their role, man. Talking about a man cheating. Shut the fuck up, man. Hey, it is impossible for a man to cheat, man. The only time a man is dealing with another woman and is going off is if he's dealing with another man's woman. Because that's another man's property, man. You know, You can't be doing that. That's adultery, and that is punishable unto death, man. Okay, but anyway, I believe I've pretty much made the point. Okay, once again, there's nothing that can stop a man from quote unquote cheating, because first of all, a man cannot cheat. Okay, a man cannot cheat, all right, unless you're talking about, oh, you know, he's dealing with another man's woman. Okay, but otherwise, a man is entitled to have more than one woman, man, and that ain't no cheating. Okay, it says here, I want to start off in Job 13 and verse 4. And it reads, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. And yeah, that's talking about Esau, Edom, man. Because Esau is the one that sold you women the dream that, oh yeah, you know, your man is only meant to be dedicated to you, and if he liked you, he should have put a ring on it, and, you know, locked you in his bullshit ideology of his standard of living, man. Yet you have Esau himself, man. You are the wicked elite. They got their mistresses, you know, their concubines that they're dealing with on the side. But here it is. They're telling you can only get married to one woman, man. All right. So they are hypocrites. Okay. Our forefather King Solomon, he had 1,000 women, man. Specifically, he had 300 wives. Okay. And 700 concubines, man. And there was nothing wrong with him having those 1,000 women, but he was warned that the heathen women will turn his heart away from the Lord. Which, you know, King Solomon, he was in the flesh. You know, he weren't perfect. Which we know King Solomon is Yahushai. Yahushai, you know, he's lived in many former lives. You know, he came as Isaac, he came as Adam, you know, Malak Tazadaq, or you know, Melchizedek, King Solomon, right? So, you know, in those incarnations, not as Malak Tazadaq, but, you know, like as King Solomon and Adam, you know, he went off. So when Yahushua was on the cross, not only was he, you know, dying for the sins of you know, the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, but he was also paying for his own sins, man, that he committed in his former lives. Okay, so, you know, let's get 1 Kings 11 and let's start at the top. It reads, but King Solomon loved many strange women. All right, and the strange women is talking about the heathen women. Okay, non-Israelite women, right? Together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites. All right, so hey, man, King Solomon, he liked them Oriental women, man. You know, you got the Moabites, the Chinese, you know, the Ammonites, Japanese. Hey, man, even like the so-called white woman, man. You got certain JK here talking about you can't deal with the so-called white woman. You know, he said Edomites, the Zidonians, and the Hittites. So King Solomon, he loved many women, man. All right, and that's cool. Like, it's in the Israelite man's nature, man. I mean, that's why you got Israelites looking like, you know, all Israelites coming in all different colors, man, looking like all different nationalities. Okay, because as Israelites, we like women. Okay, it's in our nature, man. That's why, you know, hey, man, you know, a man high in testosterone, hey, he's always looking to you know, get off, man. If you get what I mean, he's always looking to get off, and you know, maybe woman at home ain't, you know, serving it up how he wants it or as often as he wants it. Okay, so he might go get him a little, you know, side piece, and that's very much an Israelite custom, man, to deal with more than one woman. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. So that's why there's nothing that can stop a man from quote unquote cheating, man, because, well, it's in his very nature to operate in that fashion, and then it's in your nature as a woman to be dedicated to that one man that has been appointed unto you. Okay, you serve that man. That man is your Lord. All right, I just quoted the divine order not long ago in 1 Corinthians 11. Okay, so let's read verse 2. It says, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you. For surely they will turn your heart away after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. And that's where Solomon went off, man. All right, but King Solomon was warned that these strange women will turn your heart away from the Lord. Okay, but you see, when we're in the kingdom, we're gonna be able to deal with the women of the other nations, man, because we're gonna be in our right minds. We're gonna be perfect, so there ain't gonna be a woman. And hey, man, the laws of the land is gonna be the laws of the Bible, man. You get caught bound down to another god and giving reverence to another god, you're getting put to death, man. Read what's that? Luke 19:27. Okay, so that ain't happening, man. So in the kingdom, we're gonna be able to deal with the women of the other nations. All right, they would be known as concubines, which is a lesser wife. The Israelite women, when she's in her right mind and she's put back in her right order, she's gonna be like the creme de la creme out of all the women, man. The Israelite women. All right, because right now they've been brought to a lower state. Can't grow hair, you're all fat, out of shape. Big Shirley, masculine. No feminine qualities. Just wicked, man. All right, the Israelite woman has been brought to a lower state. But at one point, man, the Israelite woman was like the epitome of beauty, the standard of beauty. Okay, and that's getting ready to come again. Okay, so the Israelite woman can only be espoused to an Israelite man. Okay, and they would be considered wives. And then the other nations, the Edomites, the Moabites, the Ammonites, Cushites, you have it, they would be known as concubines, man. Meaning they ain't gonna be on the same level as the Israelite woman, man. Okay, but a man is still gonna be able to deal with her. Okay, so it says in verse 3, it says and he had 700 wives, princesses. Okay, so these are all Israelite women. And then he had 300 concubines, which were all strange women of other nation. Okay, and it goes on to say, and his wives turned away his heart. And this is also why, even though as a man, we're allowed to have more than one woman, you have to, think to yourself, is it feasible? Considering that you've got a great responsibility of pushing the word of the Lord out there, is it something that you be able to balance in this current climate, man? And hey, man, maybe there's some of you brothers out there that can. Hey, well, hats off to you, man, and do your thing, man. If it be so, but otherwise, if not, just wait for the kingdom, man. That's the mindset that Apostle Paul adopted, man. The Apostle Paul, he didn't deal with women. He was so engrossed in the faith, he was flowing so much in the spirit that, hey, man, he said, fuck the woman, man. Obviously, I'm not saying, hey, man. What did he say? He said, those who, something to the effect of, those who are loosed seek not to be, basically, if you got a woman and she's happy to dwell with you and stuff, don't seek to jump out of that situation. And then if you've Talaki, I just dealing with some traffic stuff. And if you ain't got a woman, and you know, that's just how the Most High set up for you, then you know, let it be so, man. And you know, maybe the Most High will throw you a bone every now and again, and you know, you get to, you know, have your release, man. You know, the Lord knows what's best for us. Okay. And then look, man, you know, you got Isaiah 4:1. What does it say there? It says, and in that day, okay, when we're in that time of tribulation, great tribulation, it says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right, so, hey, man, you see, when all hell breaks loose, we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, okay? And you women realize that you're completely powerless. And then you finally realize that actually your salvation comes through a man, and not just any man, but an elect man of the Lord. That's when you ain't gonna shun the idea of a man dealing with another woman, man. And if you buck up against it, well, guess what, man? You're gonna get put to the side, man. Because it's not about what you want, man. See, in this world, these women are so used to, you know, having everything their way, everything is catered to their liking. Well, hey, we're heading into a time where everything is going to be catered towards the liking of the Israelite man. You know, we've been beaten down for so long that you know, we've been beaten down for so long, man. Like when you actually get you a decent woman, you know, every now and again demons are going to jump on your woman, or, you know, like you can't believe that, right? Like she's actually serving me and she's happy to be under my authority, and you know, you're just like, rah, because we're so used to, you know, being in this simple society where everything has got to be done according to the woman's needs. And you know, they have a saying out there talking about, oh, happy wife, happy life. No, man, that's some bullshit, man. That's some fucking simp bullshit, man. The woman caters to her man, all right? And if the man's happy, then really the whole household is happy, man. Everything flows, okay? So in that day, man, when that Jacob's trouble hits and they realize that they're completely powerless and their salvation is going to come through a man of the Lord, these women are going to, you know, get, you know, they're going to snap back in order like I kind of, you know, they're going to snap right back in order, man. Like they was never out of order, okay? Because that's how much hell you know, is going to be, you know, going forth in these last days, man. Okay, and the man is going to have the pick of the litter. You know, you women, you know, you got all sorts of different men hopping up in your DMs, and you get the pick of the litter, man. You choose, okay, I want to deal with you, I want to deal with you, I don't want to deal with you. And you know, you get to make that choice, man. But guess what, in that time, you ain't gonna have that power, man. You ain't gonna be able to make that choice, because hey, if that man don't want to, you know, that elect man don't want to deal with you, then you're through, man. There ain't no salvation for you, okay? That's the time that we're heading into, man. You know, let's get still in the book of Isaiah, but let's go to chapter 13 and verse 12, and it reads, I will make a man, okay, not just any man, an Israelite man, okay? It says, I will make a man, and this begins with the elect. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, okay? Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So the Lord is getting ready to raise up, you know, his elect men with glory, you know, and you women are gonna know that, yeah, these men that are in a league of their own, man. You know, they ain't like these niggas out here. You know, here we are, we're in Jacob's trouble and facing all kind of hell, all kind of tribulation, but these men somehow have got this hedge of protection around them, and you know, no weapon that's forming against them is prospering. You know, these must be the Lord's men. You know, there's something special about these men. Okay, women are gonna wake up and they're gonna know that for a fact, man. They're gonna see that within you, man. Okay. So what I did as well, I just went to the KJV online and I just put in, Bible verses about polygamy, because there's very many. I'm not gonna read all of them, but I'm gonna go for a few. So yeah, we can start off with this one here, in Exodus 21:10, and it reads, which I roughly paraphrased earlier on. So it says, if he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. So yeah, if you get you another woman, you don't just you kick your original woman to the curb now. You ain't dealing with her. You ain't laying the pipe down anymore, all because you got yourself another woman, man. No, that's wicked, man. You still have to look after that woman, man. All right, so these are, like, if you want to deal with multiple women on this side in this current climate, these are some things you have to be mindful of, man. You gotta attend to all them women, man. You can't just be leaving one dry and nah. You have a duty and responsibility to look after all of them, man. And these women be choosy, man. You ain't fulfilling your role. You ain't doing what you need to do. And you best believe, man, her eyes, her head gonna start turning, man. Her head gonna start turning, man. They're the weaker vessel, man, and Satan be jumping on these women too. Okay. Let's see. This is Judges 8:30. It says, and Gideon had 60, which that's 60. A score is 20, right? So 60 would be 20 times 3, which is 60. And 10 sons. So he had 60 and 10 sons. So he had 70 sons. Okay, of his body begotten. For why? He had many wives. All right, doesn't the scripture say what? To be fruitful and multiply? Well, one of the ways in which you can be fruitful and multiply is by having multiple women. As I said, man, you can pop one woman and 9 months later you're going to have one child. Or she might give you twins. She might give you triplets. Okay, but then you can have, you could pop 10 women, 15 women, 20 women at the same time. All right? Well, around the same time, shall I say. And 9 months later, you're going to have at least 20 children, man. Okay? Which, let's get, again, in the book of Isaiah. All right, so this is going to be Isaiah. Chapter 60. Verse 22, it says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time. So this is just going into us being fruitful and multiplying, man. A little one shall become 1,000, because the Israelite man is going to have multiple women. Some may have 5, some may have 10, some may have 50, some may have 100, some may have 1,000. Hey, look, man, our kingdom is going to be forever, man. So it's not going to be, surprising for an Israelite man to have 1,000 women, man. In fact, that's going to be normal. 1,000 women, 100,000 children. Hey, man, when, and being in this world, man, you hear that? That sounds crazy, man. But that's how the Lord intended us to be, and that's the will of the Heavenly Father, man. So we're going to fulfill it, as being his people down here on earth. There was a certain point I wanted to make and I forgot. So like, my mind just went blank. Shit, what do I want to say? Bear with me a minute. And you know, the Israelite man is gonna have the substance, man, because you see, we're gonna be like multi-trillionaires. If there's anything above that, hey, we're gonna be that, man. You know, we're coming back in our glory. Okay, so we're gonna be able to maintain and look after you, attend to all our wives. All right, the Israelite gonna have 1,000 women. He's gonna be able to attend to all of them and still do what he has to do. And you know, could you see it also as well in the kingdom of heaven? You know, the Heavenly Father is gonna slow down time. You know, like right now we're speeding up time. You know, the days are going fast, the weeks are going fast, the years are going fast. You know, because Yahweh Shai is returning. But you know, once the kingdom is established, you know, the Lord is gonna slow down that time. So, you know, the days are gonna feel extremely long. You know, and that 1,000 years of slavery that Esau is gonna serve, you know, that's gonna feel like all the other nations, but then of course after the 1,000 years, the Edomites are gonna be done away with. You know, that's gonna feel like forever, man. You know, the Edomites are pretty much they're gonna be, you know, begging for their extinction. You know, because of the amount of hell that we're gonna put on them. All right, but I mean, you know, the idea of a man dealing with 1,000 women and having, you know, tens and thousands or hundreds of thousands of children, you know, it might sound crazy to you, but I mean, you know, scriptures speak on how in my Father's house there are many mansions, you know, going into the other planets. Okay, and even, you know, the earth itself, the Lord is going to expand the earth. You know, think about it like this. You know, before the flood, during Noah's time, you know, what the earth was known as the Garden of Eden. You know, it was just one massive patch of land. All right, you know, all the continents were together. They weren't separated like how they are today. Which is why, you know, you can put the continent, you can fit the continents together like a jigsaw puzzle. All right, because at one point they was all together, and then the flood came. The Lord, you know, separated it for His purpose. Well, now the nuclear destruction is coming, and the earth is going to be further expanded. Okay, so, you know, and then of course the Israelites are going to inhabit other planets as well. So, you know, the idea of an Israelite man having more than one woman and, you know, multitudes of children, you know, that's very much feasible, man. You need to remember as well, we're in this flesh, so we could only, you know, relate things to our experience being in this flesh. All right, but you know, read 1 Corinthians 15. You know, we're gonna receive a new body. All right, and that's gonna be like the major iOS update, man, you know, on the body. You know, so we're gonna be able to handle it, man. All right, it's not gonna be something that's impossible, and ultimately it's the will of the Heavenly Father, so He's gonna make it possible, man. Okay, so you know, we know in part and prophesy in part. That's just how it is, man. Alright, so don't worry. Oh, but then how, you know, you've got that many children, that many wives, how is that gonna work? How is this gonna just trust in the Lord, man. Alright, that's it. Just trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, so I pulled up at the job now, but I'ma just see if there's any other scriptures out of this list that I want to pull out. But yeah, just bear with me a second. Just looking for parking. I'm gonna pull up somewhere. Trust me, man, the Israelite man is getting ready to be raised up in glory, man. All this time where, you know, the Israelite man, You got Israelite men out there, man. They're going, they're enduring having no box, man, for extended periods of time. Because you women, you like to use that cooch, man, as a your superpower. You might be a bit upset with your man, and now you wanna, you don't wanna give him no box now, because you all up in your feels, and now you put the box on timeout as punishment. All this shit that we've had to deal with and endure, and wow, I got 11:44 showing on the dash. When I turn my car off on the dash, it will say like distance traveled. It says 11 miles and traveling time 44 minutes, man. 144 right there, man. But all the suffering we've had to endure, all the putting up with it, and simping, all just to get us some box, man. The Lord is gonna He's gonna give us our consolation, man. Okay? And you women, you've had you've been in a position where you're choosy, man. You get to decide whether you're gonna free it up to the man or not, and using your coochie as a weapon, man. All right, so it's only right, man, that the Israelite man, he gets his get back. Okay, which really the Israelite man's get back is just the original divine order of things, man. Okay. You got here 2 Chronicles 13 and 21. But Abijah, which is a king in Israel, right? It says he waxed mighty and married 14 wives. Okay, turns out she didn't see me. Even better. Right, it said, but Abijah waxed mighty and married 14 wives and begat 22 sons and 16 daughters, man. You see, so he had the multiple women, and by him having multiple women, he was able to do the commandment that was given unto him, which is to be fruitful and multiply. Okay. Look, you got 2 Chronicles 11 and 21. And Rehoboam loved Maachah, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives and his concubines. So, hey, he had options, man. If this was done in modern times, you'd go in his DMs and you got all kind of women up in there, man. All right, he had the pick of the litter, man, and that's what you women have now. And statistics have proven that women are actually more likely to step out on their man. But then here you are talking about, what can stop a man from quote unquote cheating, man? Fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing, man. It's in his nature to desire more than one woman, man. And a man can love more than one woman, because the way a man loves is different from how a woman loves. You can't understand it because you're not a man. So you don't understand, you can't relate to how men feel, man. But I can tell you, a man can love more than one woman, man. And the reason why you women don't understand that is because you are meant to be espoused to just one man. Okay? When you have sex with a man, you release a hormone called serotonin. Okay? And that hormone is what bonds you to the man. That's why, when you humble a woman, meaning when you put your penis up inside a woman, all right, you've humbled her, and now now you're on her mind, because you've left a mark on her, quite literally, man. You've had your rod all up inside her. That's why when a woman steps out on a man can tell if a man's in his right mind, and he has the spirit of discernment on what you have it, because she be acting different now. It's like she's a whole new woman, man. She's not even the same woman that you once knew, because another man has left his stamp on her, man. And that's why she's all different now. All right, because women weren't designed to be dealing with multiple men. That's why you can't understand how a man can love more than one woman, man. But a man very much can love more than one woman. Okay. So yeah, what was that? Second Chronicles 11:21. And Rehoboam loved Maachah, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives and his concubines. You know, like you got your favorite pair of shoes. You know, you might have your favorite outfit, your favorite top. You know, you women, that which are all possessions, by the way, and so are women. Women are the possession of a man. When you're brought into the world, you're first a possession of your father, and then you get emancipated, meaning all that power and authority over you is then transferred over to the husband, man. Exactly what happened to the Israelites. You know, like slavery, man. We're still slaves to this day. The only difference is, you know, we was privately owned. Now we're property of the state. All right, property of the government. Okay, so that's emancipation. Okay. So yeah, the point has pretty much been made. But let me just see if there's anything else that I wanna bring out in here. Yeah, I think I've pretty much made the point, man. Okay, so once again, open discussion. What can stop a man from cheating? Nothing, man. There's nothing you women can do to stop a man desiring to deal with another woman, because it's very much in his nature. And any man that don't have that kind of mentality, because you got men out there, nah, I could never deal with another woman, man. I could never hurt my woman like that. Well, guess what? You just an outright simp, okay? You are just a simp. And so lucky if you hear the belly going off. You know, it's morning. I haven't broken my fast yet, but I'm gonna soon do so. But yeah, man, there's nothing, and there's nothing that can stop a man from quote unquote cheating, because first of all, a man can't cheat, man. All right. Again, the only time a man is going off for dealing with another woman is if he's dealing with another man's woman, man. If he's popping another man's woman, you can pretty much equivalent that to cheating, which really the scriptures will coin that as adultery, which is punishable unto death. Okay. So yeah, man, I've pretty much, you know, made the point. So I pray, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying. And until the next time, I say shalom.